Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee, tuning into Spirit for my special guest, Joy. Welcome, Joy.
Thank you.
So, Joy, the first thing I get as far as spirit connections is I want to go to, I don't know if this is a dog that's here in the physical plane or a dog in the spiritual plane. Does that make sense? So,
I have 3 or 4 that have crossed.
3 or 4 that cross. Okay. But I feel like there might be a sense between 2 in both worlds, like one knows or senses the other in the other realm. And I don't know if they at one time were together and or...
It could be either or. There was one that had passed away when I had the other one. I still have this one. But there could be other ones that she didn't realize.
Okay, well...
Or didn't know before.
I feel like the one that's communicating, and I don't know if this is the one that's living too, because sometimes I get them crossed over because there's such presence in a person's life. But I feel like there was one memorialized by a picture. You know, you were kind of kneeling down and in the picture with this particular pet. But I want to say there might be a mix with a lab. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she was a black lab.
Yeah.
I got her from that shelter, and she lived with me for 15, 16 years.
Oh, yeah. Big heart connection. And like I said, the memorial with a picture.
I have her ashes with her picture on it.
Yes. Okay. Well, then I'm tapped in with her specifically. Okay. So she guides you. I want to say, as we go into this, dogs, when I see them around an individual, they teach us their wisdom, which we all know can convey unconditional love, friendship, loyalty in relationships. And it's something they impart upon us. Personally, I see dogs almost godlike. You know, you spell dog backwards and you got God. So that's how I see these animals and these creatures in our life. And I feel like this particular animal's kind of been teaching you that, if not all your other animals that surround you in this relationship. But I feel like there was something still to be learned, as I felt like there was some sort of guilt of an abandonment in some sort of relationship. I don't know if this is the animal itself or a relationship that you were physically in yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because she was a shelter dog and no one ever knew where she'd come from. I mean, no one knew her past. I knew nothing about her past, and she was very scared of humans when I got her. I was one of the only people she ever related with.
Yes. Well, that confirms that. I was just trying to understand why I was getting that sensation. I feel like this is on 2-dimensional. It might even be for the dog, but it also might transcend into a human relationship, because I feel like that's a dog's purpose in your life. Okay. So, I mean, that's the thing that comes to me. So, all right. So maybe this ties back a question about a child or a baby. A relationship that you might have been in and proceeding in a relationship due to a child or giving birth to a child. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does. It absolutely does.
Do you see how the dynamic, it almost coincides on 2 dimensions there with the animal, but also teaching us something in our own personal relationships with the loves in our lives, and really learning about true friendship, true loyalty, and unconditional love in a relationship. And I feel like this is what this animal is imparting upon you. And bar none, I think this one comes to your thoughts, if it not already in your dreams. Is that correct?
I've heard her bark before when I was in a real sleepy state.
Very good. You know what? I wish I had more for you, but thank you, Joy, for sharing your time with me on today's show. If you'd like to be my special guest on the show, go to Radio Medium, lauralee.com to sign up. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my show. It is free.